So Felicia, I have a question. How does as how does a business owner, how do I as a business owner overcome my hesitations about working with accountants?
Well, I would say first, you want to start out by reaching out to your network for them to give you a trusted referrals. That's always because that makes you comfortable knowing that these individuals have worked with them or know them and they feel comfortable providing that because no one's going to give you a bad referral if you're in their network, right? Then also shop around. Don't just speak to one accountant or just one lawyer. Shop around, speak to multiple, get different ideas. Also look for individuals who work in your niche. You want someone who understands the industry, understands the nuances of what happens. Because if you get someone who works in trucking, they're not going to understand the nuances of cannabis. The same way someone in cannabis who only specializes in cannabis doesn't understand the nuances with trucking. So you want someone who understands how to care for your industry and how to care for your business. I also suggest hiring two accountants. Now, I know it sounds expensive, it sounds redundant, but you should have one accountant who's your financial accountant. They handle your day to day, your record keeping, your financial management. They're helping you with your budget, they're helping you stay alert on what your cost savings could be. But then you also want to have a tax accountant or an EA. You want someone who you meet with twice a year. You want to meet with them to do a tax planning and tax prep. You want to see how you could save money throughout the year, and then also meet with them at the end of the year to do your tax returns. I feel like it saves and it protects the client when they have two different areas so that, you hear all the news stories. So protect yourself. That also gives you a security that I have two different eyes, trusted eyes looking at my information. Now, when you're shopping around for a potential client, be honest about your business. Be honest about what stage you're at, what your goals are, where you want to go in the future, short term and long term. Tell them what your current financial status is. Bring all that information. If you're looking for a new accountant, express your concerns or your hesitations. Be honest. That's how we can help you best, is when you're honest and you're forthcoming with what's going on, what you experienced before, what you're looking for, what you want in the future. And if you're still trying to gauge and understand, but you know that you want to start with a basic package. If you feel like your business is not big enough for a premium package with all the services, ask your accountant, can I start with a basic service? Can we just start here? And then as my company grows, can I then expand and add on additional services? You might not need CFO level services. Maybe you just need someone to come in and manage your books, provide you financial statements, and review your cost savings. You don't need the additional services that come until you've grown and you're considering expansion. So be open, be honest, ask questions, ask for clarification. When you're speaking with your accountant and you're meeting with them, at minimum, business owners should be speaking with their accountant at least quarterly, ideally monthly. But I know business owners are busy, but at least quarterly. Schedule time, block it off, and set 2 hours to go through your financials. Ask some questions. If you don't understand what's going on, ask questions, ask for clarifications. At the beginning of the year, mid-year, you want to build a budget. You want to compare what your expenses are. You want to see how your business is doing. The only way for you to be successful and also to fight the hesitation of bringing someone on is to use their worth, use their value, the value that they're bringing you. And they can only bring you value if you're open and honest and you provide feedback and you provide them information, because it's a two-way street. We can't provide you value if you're not open and honest with us. I will say that there's some benefits that a lot of people don't realize when you're bringing on an accountant. The most important, I feel, when it comes to businesses, especially small businesses, and I've worked small business, I've worked Fortune 500, and it's all the same. You want to know the health of your business. You want to see the financial health of your business. And bringing in an accountant, they're able to provide you and financial analysis. They'll be able to interpret financial data to provide you insights into your business performance, which will help you to decide about how you're spending. Are you able to invest? Are you at a phase where you want to grow? Are you able to take on a merger? Or are you able to, get an acquisition if you're thinking long term and big? When you're looking for financing, are you working with investors or banks? They're going to require you to have an accountant. They're going to require you to have properly put together financial statements. That's where you're going to want an accountant. And if you have one already, you don't have to worry about trying to scramble and hopefully find someone who could provide you the proper information you need that's accurate. You already have it on file. So that being proactive of your financial health with your business is very important. And not only, the financial help and investors, but in this regulatory space that we're in, it's highly likely, especially in our current climate, the potential for audits and compliance checks from regulatory agencies. So you want to be prepared. You don't want to have to do anything last minute. And so having those items in mind, it should kind of bring down that hesitation. And I would highly suggest that you treat your business as a sustainable business and not just a hobby. If you want it to grow, you have to invest. You have to bring on team members to help support you. You don't need someone in-house. You could always, delegate and outsource your businesses.
So Felicia, you packed so much information into such a short time. And there is so much, this is just a tip of the iceberg in regards to cannabis businesses, accounting, and finances. This is part one of Felicia's four-part Cannabis ClipNotes series. You can find Cannabis ClipNotes on all of the Women's Cannabis Chamber of Commerce social media and also on our websites. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you, Addison.